In this video, I'm going to show you how to weave in invisible ends. I'm going to start with my cast on tail that I have from knitting a hat. And I will take my darning needle. This one's a rather large one because it is a bulky yarn. However, I do like to use a little bit smaller one to weave in my work, but I will show you on this one so you could see. So I'll pull that through. And the best way to do this is pick up the brim of your hat to where you're looking, kind of flipping it over and looking inside. And you're gonna wanna come over and around and then go over about 2 of those stitches. So 1, 2, and then just insert your needle into both underneath, both those stitches underneath. And then you'll pull that through. And as you can see, that stitch lies perfect when you do that. And then you're on the outside of it now. So you're gonna wanna go into that stitch. This is the one you just laid over and cross through those 2. So you wanna take that little stitch right behind that and then go in with your needle. And then as you give it a little tug, you can see that it's pretty perfect to your cast on edge. And then what I like to do is I like to go into the very first stitch right here, and I'll flip it over a little bit. And then I'm going to just create the smallest knot by going in. I've got my loop right here. Then I'm gonna go into the loop with the needle. Then I'm just gonna kind of pull that loop tight like that, and then give this a pull as well. Now you've got a knot, but it's very small and you can't feel it. So then I'll just weave into that. It's actually a purl row on the other side, but it's a knit row on the inside. So I will weave into the back knit row, and I'll just go up maybe about halfway. Then I like to come back down, just follow it back down. And this is just how I like to do it, but this is definitely a way to do when you weave in your ends. And then I get to the bottom, and another thing I like to do is once I get back to the bottom, I will cross it over. I dropped it. Let's go in again. That's why I like to use the smaller needles, but you go in and I'll go under that stitch and I try to push it through the knot that I created because that gives it a little tension on there. You can finish it there, or sometimes I like to just weave it up through what I just did the first time, but just kind of weave it and create a little tension on that. Pull it up, and then I would just give it a little stretch so that way once you cut the end here, it'll stay inside there. And then that is how you cast or you weave in a invisible tail. The items in the video are linked in the description. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.